Hello, Leo, and welcome back to Appalachian Tarot. I am so glad that you have decided to join me for this week's collective reading. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am so very glad that you have stopped by, and I hope you'll stay a while by subscribing. And if you find this reading useful, please give me a thumbs up and like the video so that we can help to grow the channel and reach other Leos who may need to hear this message. As I mentioned, this is a collective reading for the sign of Leo. I am talking primarily sun sign, but of course moon and rising, you are welcome here. However, Leo resonates with you. Because this is a collective reading, you need to use your own intuition to determine when the universe is speaking to you through me and through the cards. If a message doesn't resonate or it doesn't sound like your situation, then you just go ahead and ignore that. It's for someone else who's watching. It's not for you. This is a collective reading. All right, we're going to begin with a Seasons of the Witch Oracle card, just as we do every week. And what just flew out here? Oh, okay. We have two cards. Okay. Goat and fertilizing. Okay. Goat. Fearless I am in the path I choose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way. Let's start with that one, goat. Let's go to the book. Oh, there we go. All right, opened right to it. Your key words, Leo, are confidence and sure-footedness. Goat is a wonderful card to receive. Its presence in your reading being a sign that ideas, opportunities, and projects are entering your life at this time. You may not see this taking place just yet, but trust that things are happening behind the scenes and will soon become known to you. Your task when receiving this card is to believe in yourself and your gifts. Have you been afraid to reach for bigger goals? Have you limited yourself because you do not believe you are capable of achieving greater things? Goat is here to challenge you to step outside your comfort zone and scale a bigger mountain. As goats only need a few inches of space to keep their footing, you only need to take small steps to work towards your dreams. You may not have what it takes or what you need to cross the finish line, but each small action pushes you one step closer. Perhaps you have already achieved much, but wonder if you can reach even greater heights. No matter your step on the success journey, know that talent is only a part of the equation. The only thing truly needed to rise is believing that you can. The rest can be learned as you go. All right, and then we have the fertilizing card. And your keyword for that card is mastery. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. All right. When fertilizing appears in your reading, it shows that you are mastering your craft through diligence and consistency. You are a hard worker and have invested in your goal with single-minded focus. However, it's time to expand your efforts. As a plant grows, so does its hunger for fertilizer. So more effort is needed as your success grows and your goals expand. Now may be a good time to further invest in your development. Taking a class, finding a mentor, or engaging in research will help you advance your skills. This card is one of mastery, and you are well on your way to becoming an expert in your field. If you pulled this card with Green Man, which we did not, it is a particularly encouraging sign as it means you are on the right path and have the right mindset to match. No, we pulled it with Goat, but those two cards are in harmony with one another, I think, very well. It's telling you that you're on the right path, that you need to strive for ever greater heights, but that you're going to have to do some work, and that now is a time for you to sort of learn what you need to do in order to get to the next level. And I think that that's a beautiful, beautiful place to begin. So, all right, Leo, I want you to sort of meditate on those two cards, Goat and Fertilizing, while I shuffle the tarot ahead of our Celtic cross reading. What is the universe trying to tell you? What kind of new heights do you need to reach for? And okay, we already have, I mean, that was pretty quick. And what skills may you need? But I had a card fly out here, and it is the World in the You Now position. Yeah, I feel like you've actually already sort of reached a goal, and now you might be setting a new one. This is a card of a cycle coming to an end and a new one beginning, of completion, of accomplishment, of fulfillment. You seem like you're in a very good place right now. That things are happy. That you're feeling good about yourself. And I think that you, Leo, have every right to feel good about yourself. This is a card of complete, like, of wholeness, and I see that things are working very well for you. That said, we also have the Seven of Swords reversed, which tells me that even though you have done very well, that you're still very critical of yourself, Leo. Why are you being so critical of yourself when you have done so very well? You need to start to really believe in yourself and to silence your inner critic, because I don't see that it's really helping you very much. Be open to new perspectives. And also maybe take this opportunity to free yourself of anything that's been holding you back. It's really interesting because on the one hand, there's this sense of, you moving forward and finishing one cycle and beginning another with the world here. It's a completeness. But on the other hand, it feels like you're tethering yourself to the past, maybe, and you don't need to be. You need to be able to move forward. You need to untie yourself from these 8 swords and go on your merry way. What's blocking you here? Oh, the 10 of swords. Yeah, this is a card of painful endings. Yeah. Oh, you're afraid of this next step, aren't you? But it's also a card of completion and the end. I mean, the end is here. The end is, you've reached the end of whatever your struggles are. Now's the time for you to start planning for your future to reach ever greater heights. Leo, what I don't understand is what's happened here. It seems like you've been hurt, and I'm sorry about that. Whatever this is, it just feels like you really this ending, or this phase of your life that's coming to completion, or is complete, has destroyed your confidence. But it's also, someone has hurt you, or something has hurt you. There's a lot of disappointment here. It's a feeling of betrayal and of heartbreak. In your immediate past is the Nine of Wands reversed. You've been very... Ooh, Leo, you've been going through it, haven't you, my friends? This is fire energy, Sagittarius energy in particular. You felt very overwhelmed by your situation lately and very defensive. You're tired. It's taken everything out of you. I'm getting that you're very drained right now. Even though you're in this position of accomplishment and completion with the world, that it's been a long, hard battle to get to where you're at. And you are just exhausted. And that's all right. That's all right. You're allowed to be exhausted. You're allowed to be sad. But now is a time to start planning for your future. Now is not a time to be dwelling on the pain of the past. Now is a time for you to be looking forward. Now is a time for you to be thinking about what your next steps are. And you may not know everything you need to know. The fertilizing card is telling you that you need to go out and you're going to have to learn some things. You may have to take a class. You may have to do some research. But the goat card is telling you don't worry about that. And what I mean is, when I say don't worry about it, don't stress about it. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Look at the first thing that you need to do and do that. Then look at the next thing you need to do and do that. And then the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. I understand that you're sad and you're hurt and you're kind of looking as a way to kind of get out of this situation. But I think the situation is kind of over. And now is a time for you to begin moving forward. All right, if nothing changes, you're going to be bound by your old ways of operating with the Hierophant here. This is your immediate future if you don't change your mindset and you don't sort of change your behavior and try something new. And what I'm seeing here is that you're going to continue to be bound by conformity. You're going to continue to be bound by doing what people and what society expects of you. You may be dealing with some sort of like, it could be the end of a relationship or a marriage. But I do get the feeling that for some of you, it is a change of belief. Like, you are tethered to this deeply held belief, whether it is religion, whether it is politics, or whether it is just a deeply held belief about yourself or the way your life is supposed to go or the way that the world is supposed to work. And it's no longer serving you. You have to let that go. You have to start moving forward and looking at new ways of doing things. And you don't have to have it all figured out right now. But you do need to start looking at the future, Leo. Because look at you, in your consciousness, you know you're the emperor here. All right? You have the leadership ability to really be the master of your own destiny here. You have a lot of authority. You have the discipline, I think, that you need. This is a very capable, practical energy. This is a very powerful energy. You know, the Emperor is a very he's the father of all kings of tarot. You know, he is the decision maker. It's a compassionate ruler, but it's someone who's in control, someone who's steady. You are capable of great things, Leo. Like, you have the discipline and the ability to make this happen and to scale the mountain like the goat, but you're going to have to learn how to do it with the fertilizing card. But you already know you're more than capable of this. But in your subconscious is the Six of Swords reversed. You're afraid of moving on. You're afraid of letting go of this past and this hurt. Whatever it is that is hurting you, you don't want to let go. And so I think for some of you, that's definitely like a relationship of some sort, or a marriage, or some sort of belief that you don't want to let go of. That Hierophant card keeps popping out at me, and I think that this has something to do with a belief that is intrinsic to your identity, or that you think is intrinsic to your identity. I don't think it necessarily is or needs to be. But Leo, I think that your fear of moving forward is in fact holding you back, and that you need to let go of that, and you need to start, and look, I know it's scary, but you don't have to do it all at once. The Goat card is calling on you to just take one step at a time. The Fertilizing card is telling you if you don't feel like you are ready, go and learn the skills that you need in order to be ready to move forward. But you holding on to the past like this and being afraid to move on to the next phase of your life is serving no one, least of all you. Leo, you absolutely have to start accepting the reality of your situation, which is that whatever this is over and done. You can't go backwards. You can't. All right, Leo. Yeah, look, your control over this situation is the Eight of Pentacles. It's a card of great work ethic, of skill development, of learning new things, of diligence. You're just gonna have to learn how to navigate this new world you find yourself in. And you really do find yourself in a brave new world. You know, there has been some sort of change in your life that has just upended everything I think that you believe in, or everything that you thought was real. But with the Emperor here in your consciousness and the Eight of Pentacles down here, I'm seeing that you are more than capable of making a success of your new reality. But you're just so unwilling to accept your new reality and let go of the past that you're at a standstill and you're just wallowing in your own misery. And that's no way to live. Leo, snap out of it. You're the GOAT. The greatest of all time. The GOAT. I need you to start behaving like the GOAT, Leo. You're also a lion. Leo is the lion. Like, think about how powerful you are. You're the GOAT. You're the lion. You're the emperor. All right? You are going to be fine. But you have to accept the reality of your situation. Why are you in so much denial about what has come to an end? Outside influences on this situation, Two of Wands reversed. Someone or multiple people are trying to tell you that you can't make it in this new reality. That even though you know whatever this is has come to an end, there's somebody or some people who are telling you that it's too scary out there, that it's too tumultuous, that this is the wrong way of doing things, that you're never going to make it. You can't do it alone. I get the feeling that for some of you this is quite possibly you being afraid to leave like some sort of like faith tradition. And other people are telling you like you know the world is scary outside of the church and you're going to be on your own or you're going to burn in hell. Pish posh, don't listen to them. It may not be anything that serious for you, but the Hierophant here, this Two of Wands reversed, I just think there are people who are putting in your mind that you are not good enough, that you are, or that you're making wrong decisions even though you know in your soul that you're making the right decision. If you are leaving some sort of situation or religion or whatever belief system it is, and there are people telling you that if you go out and do this, that you are going to be damned or you are going to be a certain failure, those people are not operating with your best interest at heart. You need to ignore these people. This is very low vibrational energy. These outside influences are working against you. They are not working for you. They have their interest at heart. They do not have your interest at heart. You understand me? Your hopes and fears. Yeah, you're not sure of yourself with the Judgment reversed here. You really are kind of afraid of what's going to happen. You feel like you're going to be cursed if you make this decision, and you move forward, but you're not. The universe is telling you exactly here. We began the reading with the goat and the fertilizing card. The universe is telling you what you need to do. You actually, there's this conflict here between, at some points that you are, I think here's what it is that I'm seeing. I think that you consciously, logically know that this is the right move with the Emperor card in your consciousness. This is what you're aware of. You are aware that you are capable and that you're going to be okay if you make this decision. But you are crippled by these fears that this Hierophant has put into your head, that this Two of Wands has put into your head, that you are not good enough, or that this is a dangerous path that you're walking, that it's going to bring you nothing but pain and hellfire. And I'm telling you now, that is not true. And I hit it so hard that my signs of the zodiac sign just fell over. But I'm telling you, Leo, that you have got to start listening to your own soul and your own intuition and stop letting this low self-esteem and these fears that are operating deep within you, all right, that I think other people have put deep inside of you. You have got to stop doing that, and you have to start listening to your own heart and your own intuition, and you need to start really, you know what's going to make you happy. You know what's going to make you happy. With the world here, you know that this is over. The Emperor, you know you're capable of it. You know what's not going to make you happy, because this Ten of Swords here, coupled with this Nine of Wands reversed here, is showing me very well that you already know that this is not the way you're supposed to be going, that this is over, that this is an untenable situation. But you're so afraid to get out of it. Why? Why are you so afraid to get out of it? It is time to free yourself. That old En Vogue song just came to mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Free your mind. Free your soul. Whatever this is an ugly, ugly energy, and you're trying to escape it, but you're afraid to escape it, quite possibly with this Hierophant here, because it's maybe all you've ever known. Or it's so deeply rooted in your life story, in your history, in your community, whatever it is, that you're afraid to move forward. You're afraid to turn your back on what you've always thought was true. But you know it's not true anymore. You know it's not true anymore. This World card here indicates to me that you've already come to that realization. So now the question is, how do you move forward now that you've accepted that the truth you always believed is not the truth that is actually true? And the universe is telling you, take it slow, one step at a time. Ask for help. Learn what you need to learn. Make a plan. But you have to take some initiative here, Leo. This isn't just something that you can it's not a genie lamp that you can rub and get 3 wishes. You're going to have to do some work here. And you're going to have to believe in yourself. Your most likely outcome is the 5 of Wands. This is your energy. It is Leo energy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is going to be easy. I really don't think it is. I think you're going to have some difficulties. I think there's going to be some conflict here. I'm not sure all of it is going to be conflict that you necessarily need to engage in, though. There are going to be people who are unhappy with this decision that you're making. That's a them problem. That is not a you problem. I don't do this often, but I want to clarify. I want to pull a couple other cards. Yeah, look, there's going to be some heartbreak here with the 3 of Swords. For some of you, this could be a divorce or some sort of breakup. But then you have the Devil card, Capricorn energy, because you understand that you have to free yourself from whatever this situation is that is just not working for you. You're not chained to this. Look at these 2 people. Okay? Can you see that? It looks like they're stuck. They're chained to the Devil. But if you look, they could remove those chains themselves. They're just choosing not to. That's you right now, Leo. You don't have to be unhappy. The universe is giving you a map of how to get out of this situation. You're just choosing to be unhappy. To some degree. I think that some people have really hurt you, and that some situation has really hurt you. And I'm sorry about that. But that is over now. You have a straightforward choice. You must choose either misery or happiness. I think you should choose happiness. Yeah, look at this. The bottom of the deck is the death reversed. You're resisting this change, whatever it is. You're holding on to something that is no longer serving you. This is a card of, new birth, rebirth, of new beginnings. But when it's reversed, it's a card of being intransigent, of clinging on to dear life to something that is decaying. Why are you wanting to do that? I don't understand you. Leo, I need you to let go of whatever this is that's causing you pain and to start moving forward. And I understand it's not going to be easy. But good God, you have to be the change that you want to see in your life. You have to be that change. All right, let's end with the Seasons of the... No, I'm sorry. Let's end with an Oracle of Delphi card. And this one flipped, so... Artist. Dream, design, craft, create. Yeah. Create your own world. Dream big, my beautiful, beautiful Leos. All right. I want you all to start believing in yourselves the way the universe believes in you. And don't stress about the long term. Take it one step at a time. You can scale this mountain like the goat. And if you need help, the fertilizing card is telling you that there is help out there for you to receive. You just have to seek it out. Because you know that you're capable here with the Emperor card, all right? But you're so afraid with this Devil card here and the Judgment card reversed there. I don't like that. All right, Leo. Yeah, we're going to do one more. Sorry. I thought we were going to end, but then the universe said grab the Roast Iconic Oracle. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Roast Iconic Oracle, this is, I describe it as tough love from the universe. They're very blunt, sometimes sarcastic, but it is often the swift kick in the butt that I need when I am in your situation. And so I like to go ahead and draw one. And the universe, I had it out for another reading I was doing. And the universe is calling on me to go ahead and draw one. And you got vampire. Vampire. Alright. These are not in any particular order, so bear with me while I look it up, Leo. But I hope you find this reading useful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Alright, vampire. Ooh, there's a lot to read here. Alright, vampire. Are you sucking the life out of people or a situation in an attempt to fill that giant void inside your soul? Do others flee in the room when you arrive? Do the ones who stay begin to yawn in agreement instead of nodding because your words drain the energy to speak right out of them? If this resonates, it might be time to reconsider how you get your nourishment, unless you don't mind living what feels like centuries of loneliness because no one wants to be around you. The upside is that you can still praise the witch who cursed you with immortality and timeless beauty. You're the worst, but at least you still look great. Leo, I gotta be honest with you, I don't think that vampire card is you, though. I think you probably do look great, but I don't think you're the worst. I think this Hierophant is the worst. I think this Two of Wands is the worst. I think this vampire card is who you're dealing with, and that you need to run as far away from whoever this is, or whatever situation this is. And this may be a group of people, this may be an individual, this may be a situation. I get the feeling that it's a person or persons, though. I don't think it's a general situation. I think there are people tied to some sort of institution that are sucking the life out of you. And you are a beautiful soul. You are the artist. They are the vampire. You can't even see that. But my point is that you know you're the emperor. I don't think you need to be as afraid as you are. Believe in yourself, Leo. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Free yourself. The rest will follow. All right, Leo. That's it for this week. Let me know how things work out. Drop a comment below. And I will talk to you next week, my sweet Leos. Bye-bye.